Hi everyone, in yet another interview of our latest segment, that is Learn How to Become a Memory Champion. We have today two very extraordinary people in front of you to share all their knowledge and experience in the field of memory so that you can excel in this field. Till now, you have seen extremely talented boy Vishvaa, a very versatile and fantabulous mom, Ms Meghna Singhi, and distinctly top-notch mother-daughter duo, Mrs Divya and Sunanda Sunil. Today, we have husband and wife duo. This husband and wife duo, who both are memory champions and taken part in many national and international memory championships and brought glory to our country. Okay, to tell about them in a few words, we have first Mr. Rakesh Thombre, who has achieved the feats like he was an arbiter at Indian National Memory Championship, which was held in 2019. He was participated in World Memory Championships 2022, which was held in Hyderabad, and it was an offline event. And he's not only a memory athlete, but a trainer also. And he has previously worked in retail fields like in the companies like Fantabulous, Tanishq, and TPZ. And one hobby which he cherishes is plantation. He loves plants, so he calls himself a gardener also. Coming to his eminently talented better half, his wife, that is Tara Thombre. Tara has been awarded as an Excellence Award for the contribution towards memory sports in 2019 National Memory Championship. She has represented India at the World Memory Championship, China. She has actually traveled to China in 2019 before COVID, and she had overall 4th rank in 2020 Online Memory Championship. And she has also scored 2nd rank in speed card in 2021 Online Memory Championship. Not only this, she got 4th rank in adult category in World Memory Championships, which was held in India, was Indian edition in 2022, as I've already told you, was in Hyderabad. And she has overall 7th rank in World Memory Championship, India edition, again 2022. She is herself a memory athlete and a trainer. She is a musical Windows master trainer, and previously she had worked with Ericsson. She has done her graduation in BEAT, that is Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Telecommunication. Okay, so now I'm extremely excited to bring these two guests to my show to welcome to Tara and Rakesh to the show. Welcome Tara and welcome Rakesh to the show. Yes.
Thank you so much, Vikshitji. Thank you so much. We are very happy, and it's our ended pleasure here to be with you in this show. So thank you so much for inviting me and Rakesh over here.
Yes, thank you. It is indeed my pleasure, because I'm actually meeting two memory championships together, that to be from the same house and that to be husband wife, and hopefully would have come together because of this memory championship only. So if you permit, can I have to ask some questions just to understand that how memory championship is going on, how you perform your daily chores, what you do in your life, and how you train different students. So if you permit me, can I start with my questions?
Surely, yes.
Yes. So I'll ask Tara first. So Tara, what's your background, if you can tell us? Yes, Tara.
So so my background is, my name is Tara Thombre, and I belongs to Gujarat. So I'm a Gujarati, and मेरा जन्म ना गुजरात के एक छोटे से गांव में हुआ है. And when I was 5 years old, my father was there. My father used to work in Mumbai, and me, my brother, my mother, my sister, and we used to stay in village with my dada and daddy. We were taking care. My mother was taking care of my dada and daddy.
Okay.
So when I was 5 years old, my father met with an accident, and we were in village, and my father was here in Mumbai. And unfortunately, my family and me, we lost my father in that accident.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So we lost my father in that accident. But after that accident, my uncle supports us a lot, and my uncle says ki Tara, and I have one brother and one sister, and so my uncle says ki Tara ka pura family, we'll take them to Mumbai. हम उनको Mumbai लेके आएंगे. But my daddy was against this. My daddy was like, I'll not leave my village, I'll not leave my place, because I'm here from last so many years. मेरा पूरा life, मैंने गुजरात में गांव में निकाला. I cannot leave my place.
Right.
So, but my, my mother started convincing my dadi that please let us go to, Mumbai. So my, my son and my daughter will do something in their life, and, they'll be there on their feet. Unko kahin aur jana nahi padega for their life. Yes. So after convincing 2 to 3 years, my daddy took to, convinced, and then she was convinced, and then we came to Mumbai.
Okay.
But Dikshit ji, when we came to Mumbai, we got an admission in school because our siblings were studying in that school. So we got admission in school. But the school was very big and we were very small. Small in the sense, it is not like, hum chote the, our age was not too small. We are here, small from here also.
Mind, yes.
We were not able to cope up with the situation. We were not able to cope up with the, because जितना बड़ा स्कूल मैंने देखा उतना बड़ा तो मेरा गांव था.
गांव था, right? Yes, yes.
So I was not able to, me and my brother were struggling with the education, with the situation, with everything. Right. And वो समझते ही exam आ गई. And in the first unit test, I got 4 marks in English. 4 marks in English. And when I reached my home with my result, and my daddy started holding me, she started crying, and she was like, I left the village for you, and you guys are not doing study properly. You guys are not doing anything. You will not be able to do anything in your life. तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो. And she started scolding my mother also. हम गाँव में ही हैं. She was right at heart,
Right.
How
yes. Yes.
It was like कि तारा, you will not be able to do anything. हम गाँव में ही अच्छे थे, वहाँ पे ही रहना चाहिए था, यहाँ पे नहीं आना चाहिए था. And my mother also started crying. My brother also started crying. And I would know at that age I decided that just because of me, just because of my failure today, my brother is
suffering.
My mother is crying. Yeah, my mother is crying. My dadi is crying just because of my failure. Right. And then I decided that on that day I decided मेरी वजह से I don't want in future
let anybody cry.
Yes, मेरी मम्मा की आंख में कभी आंसू नहीं आना चाहिए, मेरे कोई भी family member की आंख में कभी आंसू नहीं आना चाहिए, just because of me.
Yes.
And then I started studying, and then I completed my engineering. I'm the first girl in my whole family. As being a Gujarati, I have a very big joint family of 40 people.
Yes. Yes.
So I am the first girl in my family, and I have completed my engineering. And in the year of 2019, I have represented India at the international level in the World Cup of China.
Great.
So from China to China is my journey.
Yes.
And even I share this story with my student, when we take sessions, I share this story with my student. Life may you will get so many hurdles and, obstacles in your life. People will tell you that you are not able to do this. You will not be able to do this. You are not meant for this. आपसे ये नहीं होगा, तुम ये नहीं कर सकते हो, तुम्हारे काम का नहीं है. And all, blah, 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 people will tell you.
Right.
But you have to trust in yourself. You have to focus. You have to concentrate on your goals, and you can do anything in your life. If I can do, I believe everybody can do. अगर गुजरात से एक छोटी सी लड़की, she was struggling and getting 4 marks, 4 marks से चाइना तक अगर मैं कर सकती हूँ, I can do. I think everybody can do.
Everybody can do. So, definitely, yes, and true. And I have no doubt about your memory skills, because you can memorize or you can recall that 4 mark wala paper also, and today you have reached to China also. Great. Kudos. So coming to you, Rakesh, can you tell us a bit about yourself also? Yes, the whole your journey.
I have completed my graduation, and after graduation, I joined the retail field. In the retail field, I worked with retail field almost 7 to 8 years with many big companies like RZ and Tanishq. And after that, we got married. Last 4 years, we got married, and she was doing very well in this training field. But somehow we find that this field can requires more people to introduce others to the world.
Yes.
So she requires some help. She requires some help. So I find myself is a better person to have before hiring someone.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So with a mutual understanding, I quit my job and I joined with Tara, and now we are in front of you.
Great.
So we are getting, more opportunities to, to explore this field. So in spite of hiring others, I talked to Rakesh that why not you only, because, if we work together, we can grow more and we can reach to more people. And that is our motto to, spread this to, more people.
Yes, and who better than a person who is already in a retail field and is selling a lot of things to the ladies only. Yes, yes, great. Yes, good one. So coming to, anybody can answer this. By any chance you both met because of memory championships, or it is just by incidents? Yes, go ahead.
So we met. So jab we met, actually, to be very frank, Dikshit sir, it's a very big story and it's a mystery, huh?
Okay.
So you will have to take our another interview about our story. It's ours is a love marriage.
But I'll love to know about that, because two memory champions in the same house, and that to be husband wife. I cannot even imagine. I even cannot dream of that. My wife is also a memory champion, and I myself is also participating or doing those things. So how? Definitely it is going to be an intriguing story, or maybe very interesting story. So I'll definitely want to know. Yes, please.
We are together last since 18 years. So we are the school friends, and now we are both working together. इसके ऊपर पूरी movie बन सकती है. हमारे पास ऐसी पूरी story.
Okay. So you should plan that movie. Yeah? You should plan that movie. Yes.
Yes. So actually, we are school friends.
Okay, great. So basically, you have started together your journey from the school only, and then you are still helping each other, or maybe holding each other's hand in all kind of situations, good, bad, everywhere you are going and doing it together. Great. Coming to you, Tara, how do you get interested into memory techniques? Because it is altogether different. A girl from a very small village, a remote village from Gujarat, then came to Mumbai, started a journey, started studying. Memory championships is altogether different. How come you come to the memory championships? Yes.
So when it comes to interest towards the memory championship or towards the memory, it all started when I was in diploma. Okay. And my brother took me to one seminar, and that seminar was it was about public speaking. Okay. So when I attended that full seminar, and just looking at that speaker, I decided that I want to be a speaker like that guy. Great. I want to be on stage one day. I don't know on which field, I don't know in which field, and I don't know. I was not aware about all these things, but then I decided I want to be there on that stage one day. Okay. And then I started thinking how I can do this, and as I already told you, I lost my father when I was 5 years old. Right. So our whole expenses was taken care by my uncle, my engineering, my brother. My brother is also teaching here. So our Pune expenses was taken care by my uncle. So I thought I want to grow in this training field, but I want to do by my own. I will spend my money into this. I don't want to borrow money from my uncle, because to learn training and to take the courses, to train the trainer program, the fees is very high. When I searched and when I googled about this, the fees is very high, about 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees. Right. So I think I don't want to borrow money from my uncle. And my uncle surely give, if I'll ask for 5 lakh or 10 lakh, he will surely give. But I think I don't want to take money from my uncle. I'll do all this training and I will earn, and when I'll start earning. So I completed my diploma, I completed my degree, and then I joined Ericsson. Okay. So I joined Ericsson just to, just for experience, because as being a Gujarati from starting, it was there in my mind that I'll do, I'll do my something on. I don't want to do any job. And because, commitment with Rakesh, after marriage, you are not going to force me to do job. I'm not going to do any 9 to 5. Great. I'll do business only, and I don't know what business I'll do, but I'll surely do business. Because I'm from, business background. My, my full family is in construction line. So I joined Ericsson just for an experience, and I was at very good position. And from my first salary, when I got my first salary, then I took one train the trainer program. I attended one train the trainer program, and then I started taking training, with students about memory. I was not aware about more memory techniques, but I was aware about United method, that linking memory and mnemonics and all those things. So my job was from morning 7 to 3. Okay. It was a shift. So my job was morning 7 to 3. And my office was very near to my house. So I used to reach my house in just next 30 minutes. Okay. So in the evening, I used to take, training of the students. Personality development and, slowly, few memory techniques also I started. So before marriage, I used to do part-time. And after marriage, then I discussed with Rakesh, and I told Rakesh that I want to explore this field only. Maybe it will take some time to, get stability in this field, but let me explore this field. And after marriage, I was there full-fledged in this field. And in the year of 2019, we met our guru, our coach, our mentor, Amrut sir. And then we started working together, Amrut sir. And today, whatever we are, just because of Amrut sir's guidance and, Amrut sir's help. So we always say thanks for this to Amrut sir. Yes. And from last 4 years, last 3 years after meeting Amrut sir, we are totally okay. So our day and night is into memory training only.
Right. So your focus has changed after you met Amrut sir, the magnet, the charisma of the memory championships. Great. Yes. Just one more thing, Tara. So you said you have started. So I just want to know in which year you have shifted to memory championship. Like 2019, you met Amrut sir, but you would have started by your own, or it was through Amrut sir only you have started with memory championships?
So earlier I was taking the training on memory, but I was not aware about all this championship. So it's a very interesting story I would like to share with you how I met first time Amrut sir. So as I already told you that I was taking I was aware about few memory techniques and I was teaching all this technique to kids. So I was having around 10-15 students ka group and I was teaching them this memory technique. So I have one student, her name is Viranshi, and her mother is very close to me. So she has enrolled her daughter and her son into Amrut sir's memory session. So she told me, Tara, Viranshi ko main session mein leke ja rahi hu Amrut sir ke session mein. But in Amrut sir's physical session, one student with one parent is allowed. One student and one parent is allowed. So she was having two kids. So she said, I'll sit with my son and you also join us and you sit with my daughter. So I said, okay, chalo, even I'll learn something. I will also learn something with you guys. So I joined them and I attended Amrut sir's session at first time. But I not informed sir that even I am a memory trainer. I'm a small memory trainer. Even I know few memory techniques. And I enter into that session as a parent only. Okay. And then I took Amrut sir's number from my student's mother that I want to talk to Amrut sir. And then I gave a call to Amrut sir that in that session Amrut sir introduced this championship. Session, and at the end of the session, Amrut sir introduced that in 2018 I guess attended his session. So over there, Amrut sir introduced that there is a National Memory Championship in Hyderabad. So if you guys are interested, you can check over there. So in 2018, I decided that I want to participate in National Memory Championship. And I was trying to reach out Amrut sir, but whenever I used to call him, he was busy in sessions. So hamara baat nahi ho paaya. So in the year of 2019, I guess in the month of June starting, he gave me call and he said, Tara ma'am, he was calling me a few days ago and sorry, I was not able to talk to you. So yes, now we can ask you a query. And then I discussed with you sir that I want me to participate in the National Memory Championship along with my students. And fortunately, in the year of 2019 itself, Amrut sir was organizing this National Memory Championship. So Brain Infinite organized 2019 National Memory Championship. And me along with my students participated in that National Memory Championship, and then we joined Amrut sir from that championship onwards. Your
all journey, all stories quite interesting, and this one interview is quite less to hear all those. So definitely we'll keep one more and we'll try to discuss those. Yes, Mr. Rakesh, do you want to say something?
Yeah, we will create one web series also. Don't worry.
Yes. Great. So. Ms. Tara, once again, I want to ask that I saw you both have a great skill of memorizing deck of cards. You both memorize deck of cards quite good, especially you, Tara, and random numbers, names, and faces. So how do you manage to do that? Means when I take maybe a deck of cards, I may not memorize even one, maybe in 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes, or even hours I take to memorize one full deck of cards. So what's your trick? How you do that?
So, Dixit sir, as you said, that you will took around 1 hour to memorize entire deck, right? So, even I first time practiced to memorize entire shuffle deck of card. I took 52 minutes to memorize entire shuffle deck of card.
Great.
But with the guidance of Amrut sir, with proper technique and main important is with the practice. I consistently and I every day do practice of shuffle deck of card without fail. Whenever Amrut sir and Rakesh and my team will say, na Tara ma'am practice kar lo thoda, do some practice. You know, they force me to do practice. They love me to do practice. So whenever they, you know, Rakesh will say कि तारा mobile थोड़ा बाद में देख ले, थोड़ा practice कर लो. So out of 10 event, if you know, I'll start with deck of cards. And I'll say, हो गया मेरा practice.
Great.
So with practice, now I started, you know, I used to memorize the entire shuffle deck of card in 52 minutes, and now I memorize the entire shuffle deck of card in 52 seconds, I can say. So I memorize the entire shuffle deck of card, and the 1 minute, my personal best is 46 seconds.
Great.
So it's 1 minute 30 seconds, 1 minute 30 seconds, and it goes to, you know, sometimes 40, 50 seconds. It depends.
So you complete the whole deck of cards in 46 seconds, means even less than 1 second per card, is it?
Yes. So my personal best is I memorized entire shuffle deck of card in 46 seconds, and in China 2019 I memorized entire shuffle deck of card in 56 seconds. When I was in China,
your students are blessed that they are getting training from someone like Tara, who can memorize the whole deck of cards within 46 seconds. No one even can imagine that 46 seconds, it just passes away. You hold that cards and that 46 seconds are like maybe 1 or 2 seconds and it passes away. Great.
So even earlier I was thinking the same also. How it is possible to memorize entire shuffle deck of card under 1 minute? It is not possible, you know. To read card, it was taking me around 5 minutes. But with practice, it is 100% possible, Dikshit sir. And now, you know, my team has given me, my mentor and my coach has given me the next target is 30 seconds.
Good. And so, you definitely can do that. You definitely can do that. Who can do in 46 seconds? She can do in 30 seconds also. So I am very excited to see that thing also. Yes. Thank you. So, Mr. Rakesh, so Rakesh, just want to know, like, Tara has a speciality in deck of cards. What you are special into, and what you do, because you are also participating in a lot of memory championships. Yes.
Yeah, I participated in last year also in online, and here Hyderabad I participate offline. So not much that practice, but yes, I'm just competing. Want to compete her. So I'm in on the side.
Okay, so you are more of. Okay, so you are more of a salesman. You sell her courses and you support her, is it? But then she has actually grabbed and you brought you into this field also. If I am doing it, why you are not? It is something like that. Yes.
So actually, he is the best, you know, management guy. He's the best management guy in, you know, I can say in our brand in fact. So whatever, you know, situation or whatever problem comes to us, we go to Rakesh sir, how to deal with this, and you know, he'll come with the solution. Yeah, so he's actually the experience.
Okay, so he's the man behind the successful movement, is it?
Yes. Good. Yes. So in our session, always, you know, people will say Rakesh sir is the person who is always behind the screen. Right. So he is the hero behind the screen.
Yes, he's the director and producer of that movie. Great.
Yes.
So, Mr. Rakesh, what's your technique of memorizing deck of cards and numbers, if you want to say? Means you also tried it, right? Yeah.
I have. I'm same using the musical windows technique.
Okay.
And then kinetic method, all this technique which we are using, and the advanced technique we are also using. That is pure system.
Okay.
We're also using the same technique I'm using.
Okay. Great. Coming back to Tara again. So, you two are the best judges, as you have trained a lot of students, right? You would have trained a lot of students till now. So what do you think? Why? I mean, that I've seen people that they don't really see the practical value of memorization. So what's your thoughts that what real value does the memorization offer? How memorization is going to help a person like you, like me? What memorization is going to bring a value? Yes, Mr.
You know, whenever I, you know, explain the importance of memory and memory techniques to parents, now what happens? Now parents give the answer, you know, parents come with the answer that why memory, ma'am? We have, you know, this mobile to store everything.
Right.
So why I will introduce memory to my child? वो क्यों अपना दिमाग लगाएगा? वो numbers याद करने में, words याद करने में? We have mobile right now. So you know, then I give the answer. What happens right now? Now we are in the era where everybody is, you know, totally dependent on this gadget. Right. So if we want to buy new mobile, you know, we'll go for GB.
Yes.
Like जिसमें ज़्यादा जीबी होना चाहिए वो वाला मोबाइल लेना
चाहिए.
right?
Yes. Yes.
जिसमें ज़्यादा मेमोरी स्टोर हो सकता है वो वाला मोबाइल you purchase, that laptop you purchase जिसमें ज़्यादा मेमोरी स्टोर हो सकता है.
Right.
But
right.
we are not working where our actual memory is there,
Is.
right?
Yes.
So our memory is everything. People are not understanding. Like, you know, if somebody will tell me, Tara, you are an engineer, so I'll say, yes, I'm an engineer. But अगर मेरे brain में से अगर engineering वाला memory निकाल लेंगे, so I'm not an engineer. Right. So memory what is memory? Memory is, it is there in your brain.
Yes.
So whatever you are today, just because of memory.
Yes.
But people are totally rely on mobile and, you know, and laptop
Gadgets.
and everyone. They are not using their memory.
Yes.
So I have seen the people, they are storing their number in mobile. They are not, you know, memorizing their
calling
number.
Yes. Dialing
so
and calling.
Earlier,
yes.
So earlier, you know, the number were in the tip of their, you know, fingers. कि आप पूरे family वालों का number बोल दो and सबको सारे numbers याद होंगे. But nowadays, people are not memorizing their number also. They have, you know, stored their number in mobile. If I ask, sir, may I know your number? So they'll say, एक minute. They'll open their mobile and they'll, you know, ma'am, this is my number.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah. So
they even don't know their numbers. Other
Yes.
numbers, so you leave behind, then they even don't know their numbers. Yes. For that also, they have to check their mobile. Yes. Got it.
Yeah. So I think people should start, using their memory, because for body we are doing so many things. We go gym, we go to gym, we do yoga, we do zumba, we do aerobics, so many things for body we do. But जो body को पूरा control कर रहा है brain, we are not doing anything for our brain, right?
Yes.
We are doing so many things for our body muscles, but our brain muscles are also very important.
Yes.
So that is the reason nowadays, you know, there's Alzheimer disease and, you know, all this disease has started. People have started forgetting so many things at early age.
Right.
At the age of 30, 35, people will say कि अरे यार मैं ना भूल गया, मुझे याद ही नहीं रहता, आजकल तो मैं कुछ भूलते जा रहा. Because they are not practicing their memory, because they are not working on their brain.
Yes, they are not using it. They are not using it. That's why they are losing it. Once they'll start using it, so yeah, they'll not lose.
Yes, either use it or you lose it.
Yeah.
Right. So people have started losing because they are not using
it. Yes.
So people are not understanding the, you know, importance of this. So now we are, you know, creating awareness towards this, that you have to use your memory, you have to use your, you know, this, you have to make strong, and, you know, you have to work on your muscle memory.
Right.
Right. You have to work on your brain. So now, you know, we are working on that.
Yes. And through memory championships and through training, yes, you are actually doing a noble cause. Yes. So coming back to Mr. Rakesh again, so how do you think memory techniques could be beneficial for the students? Because you are already selling a lot of courses, you are actually helping Ms. Tara in a training. So you may be knowing it. How it is beneficial for the students? How it is going to help students more? And what, in what sense? Yeah.
See, nowadays what happened, nobody teaches us, our students. In school, they inform by teachers that you have to learn this.
Right.
But how?
Yes.
They even not teaching that how to learn. Even we reach out the parents, Mama, I'm not getting this answer. What Mama will tell, write it for the 5 times.
Yes. मतलब 5 बार लिख लो, 10 बार लिख लो और आपका काम हो जाएगा.
5 बार लिख लो, yes. और उसको 5 बार पढ़ लो. Then also the parents are teaching, करो इसको, ऐसे करो, 5 बार लिखो. But उसके पास वो जवाब नहीं कि कैसे करना है. If you want to memorize, how? This how is missing. See, the memory technique, our students are using very memory techniques in their studies to help read the curriculum.
Right.
बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे हैं. We have the student from the 12th standard. He has completely learned his OC book, complete OC book.
Right.
This help with memory techniques.
Yes.
And many of the students are using now this memory. The memory technique is like the support gives to your studies.
Right.
Okay. If you want to memorize something, if it's difficult, if you can break it, learn it, it is very easy. It's
Right.
fun learning.
Yes.
See, the learning which we are learning, that is rectification.
Yes.
Starting, हमने रट्टा मारा है, हम अपने
बच्चों को भी बोल रहे हैं. Yes. Right.
Yes, you write it 10 times. Why children are not writing? Because
why is nobody asking? Why is nobody asking? क्यों 10 बार लिख रहे हैं? क्यों 10 बार लिख के तुमको याद करना है? Yes. Right.
So even I would like to add into this, you know, so when child comes with, you know, Mama, I'm not able to memorize this, you know, this is a very big spelling, I really don't know how to memorize this.
Right.
So child is asking how, right? But as a parent, as a teacher, what we are saying, इसको ध्यान से पढ़ो. Okay, our first point will be ध्यान से पढ़ो.
Yes.
Your focus should be there. Concentration though, concentration nahi kar rahe ho, aisa, one parent or a teacher will give the answer.
Right.
But child will go into room and again child will start reading. But बच्चे ने पूछ लिया mama how, so we don't have the answer of how, right?
Because we ourselves have not used that thing, no, in our school time. So how we are going to give the answer? We only don't know that answer inside. Yes.
Yes. So instead of reading and writing, so we always give these two solutions. Parents or teacher will always give this two solutions. या तो ध्यान से पढ़ो, or else read for 5. Write for 5 or 10 times.
Right.
But then to again third time child will come, mama, now still I'm not able to memorize. Now what to do? So as a trainer, here our role plays and here our role comes over here. So if child is coming with the difficult spelling, for example, if I'll give you an example, Schwarzenegger, okay, the spelling is Schwarzenegger. And child is saying, I'm not able to memorize Schwarzenegger spelling. How to memorize this? So I'll help child to memorize that spelling in just less than few seconds. Okay, just seconds, 10 or 15 seconds, child will memorize that spelling. And in that way, अगर आप उसको 1 या 2 महीने के बाद भी पूछोगे तो भी child will be able to recall that spelling.
Recall that.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll help everyone to memorize this spelling right away. So the spelling of Schwarzenegger is SCHWARZENEGGER. It's a big spelling, right?
Yes.
So now let us see how to memorize this spelling using memory technique. Earlier we introduced two techniques to child, that is reading and writing. Now let us introduce one memory technique, that is creativity method. Okay, fun and creative method. So now let us see how to memorize this spelling. Okay, now we have to help child that you are standing near the school. Okay, but you are half inside the school and you are half outside. Your one leg is inside the school and your one leg is outside the school. Now you are entering into the school, but in school, what is happening? War is happening in that school. Okay. And now for war, now you are scared and now you are hiding behind the Zen car. Okay. Now as soon as you are hiding behind the Zen car, your friends are throwing egg towards you. Okay. And as your friends are throwing egg towards you, are feeling like, what is happening? This.
Right.
And Dikshit sir, you have memorized this full spelling.
Yes. Schwarzenegger, definitely. Yes, it is.
Yes. So school, half inside the school and half outside the school.
SCH.
So we have memorized the entire spelling of Schwarzenegger. You are half inside the school and half outside the school. That is SCH. Inside the school, war is going on. That is WAR. And you are hiding behind the Zen car. That is ZEN. And your friends are throwing egg is EGG and you are saying E. So ER. So the Schwarzenegger spelling is SCHWARZENEGGER. So instead of writing, 10 times, if we will, help child to memorize spelling in this way, child will memorize this spelling in less than few seconds, and that too with, with smile on his, face.
Right. Yeah. Yes. It's a funnier way of. Yes. Right.
True.
Yes. It's a funnier way of telling that story, and that to be, they will see a lot of pictures going inside the school, hiding, war happening, hiding where a gen car, and then throwing eggs and saying air. So all the emotions, everything is involved there. Great.
Yes. So through this memory technique, they can memorize, a long question answer. They can memorize a difficult question answer. They can memorize chemical reactions. They can memorize formulas. Everything they can memorize. And, we can start this training very early age. Parents think that abhi to mera bachcha chhota hai, why need this, all these things? But Amruthar's son, when he was 4-year-old, he participated in the National Memory Championship.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so he participated. He is the youngest memory athlete. So on the basis of the same, we have designed a very wonderful program for the age group of 2 to 7 years, that is Project Baby Einstein.
Okay.
And we have seen this using all this memory technique. Our 3-year child, our 4-year child are able to memorize the entire periodic table. They are able to memorize all 195 countries' flag and their capital and currency and so many things. Just because of memory technique. Because with technique, you can do everything.
Yes, absolutely. I myself have tried it, so I can proudly say that with memory techniques, you definitely can recall anything and everything. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, coming back to you again, Tara, that you think that this is beneficial for students, but then how we can incorporate? How do you think these memory techniques can be introduced into schools and universities? And how do you imagine that once it has been introduced into schools? Yeah, your thought.
So yes, 100% yes, Dikshit sir. It's our dream to introduce this memory technique to each and every school. Okay, not only in India, we want to introduce this memory techniques across the globe.
Okay.
Because this techniques, I already said in the your last question, that this techniques will surely help, because in today's era our children is loaded with so many information. They have to memorize so many information in short span of time.
Right.
उनके पास time भी नहीं है, they have to do so many things in short span of time. But this memory technique will help student to utilize their time. वो 3 घंटे का study they can easily they'll be able to do in 1 hour.
Yes.
And they can use it 2 hours in other different activities.
Right. Creative things. Yeah. Right.
Yes. So we have started approaching so many schools, and even BMC, Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, likes this concept of, they likes this concept a lot. And they have given us a pilot project of 70 students, and we have already started this pilot project, and they are
good one. Kudos. Yeah.
Yeah. So in 2019, before the pandemic, in 9th March was our inauguration of this pilot project. But due to pandemic, that was stopped, because 9th March the inauguration was there, and 21st March was
everything lockdown happened. Yeah.
So again now from June everything will open. So they are giving us the project of 1,000 students. So they want to introduce this memory technique to the whole BMC students. They have around 2 to 3 lakh students they have. So they are saying we will start with 1,000 students in this year, in the academic year of 2022-23.
Okay.
So hopefully it should start from June.
It will happen, because if you have started from 70 students on 9th March, maybe 2020, now we have reached 2,000 students. 3 lakh students is not too far. And I believe in you, Rakesh and Amru Jadhav sir. That is definitely going to happen. So great. And thank you and congratulations for first 1,000 students, because you are successful and you are actually taking it further. Great. Coming back to you again. And my question is from memory championships only. So how do you often train your memory? Because you train students a lot, but then how do you train your memory? First, Tara, and then I'll come to Rakesh. Yes, Tara.
So we train our memory actually regularly, Dikshit sir, because it is not about only, I don't practice only events only. Because we come across with so many questions, each and every child will come with the, ma'am, I'm not able to memorize this question. So I have to be creative, because if child will come with a long question answer, I'm not able to memorize this history ka answer. So at fingertip, I have to tell this is the keyword, and you can visualize this. This is the creative association to memorize this answer. So yes, we are practicing this memory techniques every day in our life. In day-to-day life also we are practicing this memory techniques.
Okay, you both do it on a regular basis, right?
Yes.
I think just training, taking in this, knowing that subject, it is not important. It is all about the practice.
Obviously.
See, in this current scenario, the last lockdown here, we have joined many of the webinars, and we grab all the things. But what is the happening next?
Yes.
Have you applied that things?
No, we are not using it anymore.
Yeah, we are not using that. If you know something, the better option to know more about that, to apply that techniques.
Obviously.
If you're not going to apply that techniques, you're not going to get results.
Yeah, techniques are there only. It is for you. It is up to you if you're using it or if you're not using it. Techniques are going to be there only. Webinars will keep happening. Yes.
Application is the most important keyword in that training part.
Yes. Very true. Action is important. Listening and everything is, action is important. Good. Coming back to you again, Rakesh, do you believe you have talent, or is it all training? Because I've already seen Ms. Tara can memorize the whole deck of cards in 46 seconds. I can't dream of it. So what do you think? It's all about talent, or is it training, or is it talent? True talent. Yes. Go ahead.
Doing a deck card in 1 minute, it's a talent.
Okay.
But doing under 1 minute, it is a practice. It is a training.
Okay.
See, talent everyone has. Each of the child born on this world, in the planet, has talent.
Right.
But how can he build that talent? Because of the practice.
That's important, right? Yes.
Not using, because why she here now? Because of the practice.
Obviously.
Why she already mentioned, she is doing under 1 hour, 1 घंटे में अगर एक पूरा 52 cards she is learning. But 1 hour 52 minutes to 59 seconds to under 1 minute, how the journey travels.
Yeah, yes, obviously the journey has to be with training only. Yes.
It is only a trained memory.
Yes.
It is not a talent. It is only a trained memory. We believe it only on a trained memory.
Obviously.
Any of the planet Earth can be trained your brain.
Right. Yes. Got it. So you believe in training and not the talent. As per you,
talent is that basically no talent is that if I give a percentage, 20% is the talent, but 80% is the training.
Yeah, so you need to channelize it. You need to put it in a practice so that you can get most use of that talent also. Okay. So coming back to you, Tara, again, you are one of the most successful female memory athletes, because someone who can memorize in 46 seconds, definitely a successful memory athlete for me. But there are mostly men or boys competing at memory championships. Do you have any idea why and how can we attract more girls or more women to this field? What do you think? Yes, Tara.
So, as you know, we know Dikshitji, this memory sport is very new in India. It is there in India from last 11 to 12 years. So there is no awareness about this sport. But we have trained around more than 300 students in 300 students regarding this memory sport. 300 plus students, as a Brain Infinite, we have trained more than 300 plus students in last 2 years of this pandemic.
For championship.
Yeah, for championship. Yeah, purely for championship. Right. So we have trained more than 300 plus in just 2 years. We have trained this much students. Okay. And I'm very happy and glad to share with you more than 60% as girls we have trained.
Yes.
So
because they are more enthusiastic about this training, but then they actually don't come and participate. So my actual question is why they don't do it and how we can do that. Yes, please.
So, sorry to interrupt. The reason behind this is the awareness is not there, and when it comes to female is more stuck to household responsibilities, and female will think I have to take care of my child, I have to take care of my husband, I have to take care of my family, and then when I'm going to practice this, but female will have to come out of that thinking that I cannot do this. If me can do, if Meghna can do, if if we can do this, everybody can do this.
Right.
So it's just a matter of practice. It's just a matter of thinking. That's it. We'll have to change a little bit thinking, and we can come with the better memory athlete in female.
Yeah. Right. So you think that this can happen, but then female or women should change their mindset, and they should come maybe come in front, or maybe try to take this as a challenge, and they should start it. Because one can manage home, one can manage their family, their husband, they can manage even championships or events also. Great.
Yes. And female are, if you will, say female are very good memorizer.
Right. Yeah. So they can memorize a lot of information. Yes, I can see that, and I can.
Husband ने कौन सी गलती कब की है वो wife को बराबर याद होता है.
Amit Tandon can tell you about that. Amit Tandon, the best comedian right now, can tell you about all his experiences about his wife. Yes, great. Coming back to you again, Rakesh, first you need to tell me that what is your favorite memory from the sport? You have taken part into different championships. So what's your one memory, or one thing which you cherishes the most? Not with Tara, about the sport. Yes.
See, the memory I remember from last Hyderabad championship, sitting on that bench.
Okay.
Looking at the timer.
Okay.
And what score will be scored on that scoreboard.
Right.
That is the great memory. Everyone is writing. My kids, I'm sitting behind next to the 6-year kids who's competing with me. Right. That is the best memory. Yes. And what I am age and what is the kid sitting behind me is 6 years old.
Right.
And on the same time, along with me, a 80-year person is also competing with me.
Right. Yes.
So that is the best memory. Yes. What sports have given, it is not an age limit. Even from the Brain Infinite one, I especially want to recommend the Shilpa Jadhav ma'am. She is a blind person. She cannot see, but she also competed in national
World Memory Championship. Right.
World Memory Championship.
Yes.
So that is the best memory. Even a normal guy can, the unfit guy cannot do it. Now, what about the normal guy? You should.
Yeah, you should. Yes, you should participate. You should do it. Yes.
Yes, that is participate. You should do it, and that is the best memory.
Right.
And
great.
Same thing.
Very true. Someone from the 6 years of old, someone from myself 40 years old, you maybe 30, 32 years old, somebody from 80 years old, all the women, all the maybe kids, mom supporting them. So yes, a lot of memories were there, and definitely anybody can do it. That is for sure. And Jashima sir has brought on single platform many people, and that has to be a good memory, and one cannot forget it. But Ms. Tara, so what do you think? What's your best memory other than Hyderabad event, or maybe you have participated in China also? Yes.
Yes. So 100% true. As you said, you participated in China. So my best memory is that, when I participated in China and when we were in China, and you are holding Indian flag in foreign countries' land, right? And you are with 6 other students. We were having 6 students, and me and Amrut sir and Rakesh, and we are holding Indian flag in front of around 12 different countries. 12 to 14 different countries were there, and we are holding Indian flag in foreign countries' land. And I'm now also I got goosebumps while I'm saying this. Carrying Indian flag, holding Indian flag in another country, and representing India at international level in the World Cup of in front of different countries. It's a proud moment, and it gives you so pleasure that you are at such a stage jahan pe your Indian flag is there in your hand.
Yes.
Right. So yes.
Yeah, you have a altogether special feeling or a different feeling. Yes, very true. Great. Thank you for making India proud. So this is what I actually intended, or I wanted to ask you all. How do you feel about this interview? So what do you think? Is it going to help memory champions, or maybe aspiring memory champions a bit? Your thought, Tara, and then Rakesh.
So 100% yes, Dikshit sir. I have seen your earlier 3 videos, like Vishvaa, and then Meghna ma'am, and then Sunanda also. And this will surely help. This will surely create awareness towards this sport. So thank you so much, Dikshit ji, for taking interviews for such type of people, those who are doing those who are spreading this memory sport in different states and countries. And this will surely help others also to create their interest and to generate their interest towards this field.
Sports.
And
right.
As a Brain Infinite, this is our motto, to create into awareness and to create interest of this memory sport. Amrut sir and me and Rakesh and Pranit sir, we have one motto, and that is ये sport India के हर एक घर में जाना चाहिए. Right. हर एक family से we want at least one memory athlete.
Yes.
So this is our motto as a Brain Infinite.
Yes. Great thought. What do you think, Mr. Rakesh? Yes.
You are doing a very wonderful job. That is, you are creating awareness of that.
Right.
While we are lacking, that is no awareness of the national memory championship and any memory sports.
Right.
So you are creating awareness to all those people who are not aware of that.
Right.
See, as we already spoke, in India, none of them people are knowing about that memory sport. If we take webinars also in the Facebook, people are not aware what is memory championship. Why we record the memory?
Yes.
Why we are lacking? That's the less person, less awareness.
Right.
So as you and me can create an awareness, you are doing a very wonderful job to creating such a kind of awareness.
Yes.
And I hope this is an revolution will create by you.
Definitely. Not me again. It is definitely a collective effort, and I need all your support. And I have tried my bit, maybe 0.1%, but we'll definitely bring this, or we'll try to reach to maximum people so that they know about national memory championships, international memory championships, and then should participate, and their brain health become better. So thank you very much for your time. And I love this interview. I'm definitely going to cherish this memory to talking to both of you. And I'll definitely like to hear from maybe Tara ma'am or Tara Thombre more, maybe in my coming interviews. Thank you very much. And we'll sign off.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.